Hey, you're watching Half Asian Tarot Queen. I am Lisa, here to do a reading. And I whipped out my Mystical Shaman Oracle. And I'm doing a split, so we got Lightning and the Child. So this is really interesting. So this is like a sudden spark of inspiration or insight that just completely changes everything. It's like you see this person's it's like I'm totally seeing different things in the artwork. That's one of the things about this deck that I love. Like the artwork has so many dimensions that every time you do it, you see something different. But it's like it's like this person's center of power is like swirling, you know, and it's like it's like, I don't know if you can see, but there's this inspiration, this light coming down, and it's just like it's almost like it's awakening this person's center of power, and it's like boom, like some big shift. It's like inspiring some almost cataclysmic shift. And then we have the Child. So this is a card of new beginnings. It's a card of seeing things from a new set of eyes, like the beginner's mind, like a fresh perspective, second chances. Like that's kind of what this card represents. So it's really interesting because I was talking about in the last reading I did, it was something about, you know, having this summer that's like free from the drama. I'm gonna link it up here. Sort of like knowing that some event is gonna happen, and just kind of staying above the fray and like allowing it to unfold and focusing on yourself and your own path forward, and just trying not to get sucked into the drama, because, you know, ultimately you want to be focused on your own path. You want your energy to go towards your own path and not just be like drained, you know? So it's really interesting because like right before I started this reading, I was thinking like, you know, it's kind of a moment like with all of this stuff swirling around for like really planning ahead quietly, you know, like staying out of the fray, but planning ahead, like, and kind of just staying under the radar, like while this stuff blows up. And so, I mean, that kind of might be this inspiration. It's like this person is like, it's almost like they're building up this, you know, their center of power. But what's interesting, it's like this center of power, it's like this swirling, but it's like contained. Like it's not going outside of that person's body. It's like building up, like it's like brewing, you know, like I've never gotten that message from this card. I have a whole thread about lightning and like these kinds of changes, but it's like, yeah, it's like it's brewing, you know, like that's kind of what this time is for. Like when I pulled down the lightning card, we got flow and we got the hummingbird and we got wild woman and serpent. So really what I'm getting from all of this is like staying in your flow, like being in tune with it. Like that's what's going to help you to, you know, rise above this drama, draw inspiration from sort of like stories, you know, fairy tales, like archetypal sort of stories that resonate, you know, because that's draw inspiration from that. Don't get sucked into the drama, because this is what's going to help you to actualize and empower yourself to move past this. But it's like kind of like brewing, like, and And then when we pull down this new beginning card, we get, oh yeah, we get the Indian cross, we get magic, we get the holy mountain, and fire. So this is like a super transformative moment, like a portal. But it's like this person is kind of being blessed by the universe. Like it's like whatever spiritual quest that they've been on, whatever lesson that they've had to learn from going through this, it's like they've learned it, you know? So it's like, be confident. Like all this stuff might be going around in the environment, but like this person is on the right track for sure. So this is a really beautiful reading. Okay, so okay, I'm going to, oh my gosh. Okay, so we got, I'm doing a split here with the regular tarot. We got the Devil and we got the Emperor. So that's really interesting. So this is obviously a super toxic energy. And then we have the Emperor, like someone who's kind of like ascending, you know, someone who's like in power, you know. When I pull down, it's almost like standing your ground from a like long-standing toxic relationship. And maybe that might be what's going on in the fray. You're gonna have to like defend yourself from that. And part of that is gonna be like building up your own center of power quietly while all this is going on and trying not to engage with it. Like I think that's one of the major elements of standing your ground in this situation. And it's almost like there's like a work situation that's going to be like kind of like a turning point for this Queen of Pentacles that's going to elevate them to a powerful position. And that's what's going to trigger this new beginning. And that's a message that's been coming through like a lot for some time. So really interesting messages coming through. Okay, let's see where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the Prism. This is gonna be a short reading because it is. Okay, so we got, when we did the split, we got caution and we got intuition. So, you know, obviously there's a lot of toxic energy in the environment. So, you know, proceed with caution. Just try to stay under the radar, stay out of trouble, and focus on, you know, your plans for the future. Like this isn't necessarily the moment to act decisively. It's a moment to like really build up your strength and magnetism and really have a clear plan for the future. Like you'll know when it's time to act on those things, but right now is a moment to just stay out of trouble. Follow your own inner guidance, because you are in alignment with I mean, we got magic and we got flow here. So it's just like you can trust your intuition to like guide you in this situation. Like it's a good barometer. Okay, I'm gonna go to angels and ancestors. Oh my gosh. This is really interesting because I got two cards that are like, oh my gosh, this is so funny. These are kind of like warrior cards, you know, like we got the Shield Maiden, make plans and focus, which is totally what I was just saying just moments ago. And then we got Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. So, I mean, I think part of this thing is like, you know, what I was talking about, just like being very focused with your energy and like not letting it get drained on like these agendas that are swirling around, you know, because the thing that gives this person power is like being very intentional with their energy, you know, and that's what is like empowering them, you know. So it's like, it's a time to be deliberate. It's a time to consider your actions, and it's a time to be very intentional about how you focus your energy. That's what's gonna like push through all this like crazy chaos that's swirling around. Okay, I'm gonna go to, for a final card, let's see, what should I go to for a final card? Yeah, this one. Work Your Light Oracle. Okay, interesting. So we got Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? And we got Take a Break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So yeah, this is a really like, it's not a moment for action. It's a moment for thoughtful deliberation. It's a moment for building up your power, your magnetism. You will know when it's time to act, but like, you know, take a load off for the summer. Like, give yourself a moment, because it's gonna really serve you on the other side of this. So that's the advice for today. We'll check back soon with more messages.